So Michael Mckinson gets stopped at the beginning of the ninth with a very meek body shot and loses to Virgil Ortiz. Now at the end of the eighth round, Michael Mckinson was slowly getting beaten up in there, and there was a body shot that came in, and then a second one which was less innocuous that put him down with something like 20 seconds to go in the fight, and he spent the last 10 seconds dancing around the ring. And when he went back to his corner, he just looked shot. His eyes, everything, he just looked like he just looked weak as a kitten. But they said, can you continue? Yes, I can continue. I said he just needs to stay, not getting to tear up with Virgil Ortiz, which is an obvious given, considering he's now 18-0, with all knockouts. But obviously the first shot he was touched in the liver wasn't even much of a shot at the beginning of the ninth. He went down and he got up, and it looked like he had a leg injury or a knee injury or something along those lines, because he could barely stand. Like, it don't know, looked like it was crazy, and he just couldn't stand. So he the corner obviously seen it was a residual from the round before, because he just looked in so much pain. Got up, brave man, said, "Yeah, I can continue." And the towel was just getting waved by the cornerman and just going, "Nah, that's it." And the fight was called. I seen Michael Mckinson was doing a lot of good stuff. He could have probably used some vertical movement more rather than just lateral, because every time he was in lateral movement, he was just getting tied up. But I mean, there was times he was throwing combinations and he was just nicely slipping under as well, and he just didn't seem to have the energy for that for the fight, because he was just getting into scraps. And I think after the first round, he saw he just couldn't hurt Ortiz with his shots, with the jab or the hook or anything. He just doesn't have any power in his punches at all. And to beat someone like Virgil Ortiz, you really need to hit him and hit him hard. You kind of need to. It's like fight fire with fire. Obviously, use the footwork to get out there, but at times you're going to have to be in there, and you're going to have to put it on him, and make him feel that power and respect it. Even try and hurt him a little bit. But obviously that's what Mckinson tried, but he just couldn't come through tonight with it. And tough man. There's not really much you can do. Like, if there's a wrecking ball like Ortiz in front of you, and you ain't got the power to keep him away, you can't dance around the ring for 12 rounds and win the fight. So he tried to come for it, and he just got broken down eventually. Very tough man. Proud of him. I was speaking to Wayne Batten at the boxing gym the other day, and he was saying, he knows Mckinson. I bumped in a few times at the West Key, etc. And I was just asking him about why he's taking the fight, because I said this is going to be a real tough fight if he's going to even have a chance of winning it. And he said, the money must have been good, and sort of getting out there. Michael McKinson's the guy that always been the B side. He's never, he's done everything the hard way. He didn't have anyone promoting him. Didn't have venues. Just fighting on small horse shows, and just managed to just sort of make it quite big after he beat Chris Congo, which is the first time I seen him fight, first time I'd heard of him. So a bit disappointed, and didn't think he was going to win, but I just it's just when you see a guy like Mckinson lose, it's just not what you want to see, just because he's a nice guy. What can I say? He's a nice guy. Anyway, you let me know what your thoughts are on the fight. Remember, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you guys soon.